All right, we're at the end of yet another month. We're going into November. If you can believe that, this year is not slowing down, not even for a second. But let's talk about everything that's happened over the last month in the photographic space, all the new stuff, all the interesting stuff. Let's get into it. Let's actually start this month with a little September recap, because there's quite a lot that happened there as well. In terms of new products, we saw the Sigma 100 to 400mm lens, which we actually did a review on. That was a lovely lens. That was a very lovely telephoto lens, especially to shoot things like a little bit of wildlife, a little bit of sports. Speaking of which, of course, we also saw the new Panasonic G9 II, which is absolutely ideal for that kind of stuff, and a really big upgrade over the original G9. It's been a little while since the original G9, and we do see some great new tech in that G9 II, including stuff that we've seen in things like the S5 II, which is really exciting because that's autofocus stuff we're talking about. And that was huge in that camera, and it's just as big over here. We saw the new OM System Tough TG7, which gives you a nice waterproof, very, very tough, as the name would imply, camera to take out and about. And of course, if you're into extremely high quality cameras, we saw the Fujifilm GFX 100 II, which is way more interesting than just a very lovely medium format camera that you might use for a studio. This is absolutely designed to be taken out and about, used all over the place, handheld. It's a very versatile camera with just crazy quality that it is able to capture. It's absolutely outstanding. Now let's jump into October, where I'm not going to lie to you, there's a lot of new products to talk about in October. So let's jump into them. First of all, we saw the new Sigma 10 to 18mm for APS-C cameras. That's for Sony E-mount, for Fuji X-mount, and for L-mount as well. We did a review on that. That's a nice little lens for APS-C cameras. Nice wide angle zoom lens, very versatile, lots of stuff you can do with that. And speaking of which, we also saw the new Canon L lens, the 10 to 20mm f4. Also very versatile, very high quality. Again, full review on that on the channel, but adding to that L range of lenses, and it's very, very lovely. Leica have just released the new M11 P, and while we haven't actually reviewed that yet or had a proper look at it, that looks like it's gonna be a lovely camera as well. You can check all of these out in the links in the description. DJI have also unveiled the new Osmo Pocket 3, which looks to upgrade on the Pocket 2. This is a great way to capture content in a very small, compact kind of device. Super useful for content creators, and being able to just take that out in your bag and just go out and do that. And of course, we have seen a whole host of new lenses. Nikon released the new Z600mm f6.3, which looks like a lovely prime lens for maybe wildlife, sports. That looks like a fantastic option. We saw the new Tamron 150 to 500mm for Nikon Z mount. We've also seen some new bags as well. So Wondrid released their new X1 crossbody bags, and we now have the whole Shimoda bag range. We've actually got loads of them to actually do a review on, kind of review the whole range. That video will hopefully be coming sometime in the next few weeks, but that's quite exciting. That's a nice, lovely range of bags to actually go and check out. And to cap it all off, we also saw DJI release a new drone, the DJI Mini 4 Pro. So there's loads of stuff to go and check out. Like I say, you can check them all out. There's links down in the description to go and check all these different things out, just to make it nice and easy. But we also had loads of other stuff going on. So over on Tutorial Tuesday, we saw a bunch of different stuff. There's a bunch of different editing tutorials. So for example, we've had how to do a stylized portrait in Lightroom. We had our Halloween special, which was actually today, if you're watching this on the day the video comes out. That was all about how to kind of make your portraits a little bit more spooky, a little bit kind of a spooky edit in Photoshop. We've taken a look at one of the most interesting new tools added to Lightroom in the latest update. And of course, we also took a look at getting started with food photography. So loads of different stuff there to check out. But we're not done yet, because we've got loads of tutorials coming up throughout November. We've got loads of stuff happening. I'm sure it's going to be another big month. We're coming towards that last couple of months of the year. It's definitely darker now. The weather's not been the best, but sometimes that can be interesting, right? Sometimes it gives you the opportunity to go out and take some dramatic, very stormy photos. So I'd love to know, what have you been shooting? What have you been shooting in October? And what are you planning to shoot in November? For me, it's definitely going to be low light. I think that's probably a safe bet that that's going to be something that's going to be available. A lot of low light opportunity. So that's definitely something I'm interested in. And then obviously going towards December, maybe a bit of Christmas street photography, a bit of Christmas food photography, but I'm getting ahead of myself. What are you going to be shooting? Let me know down in the comments, because that's always super interesting. Otherwise, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can keep up to date with all the latest stuff from us, reviews, tutorials, loads of stuff. I will see you in the next video, but until then, as always, thanks for watching.